It's 2 a.m. Your phone's glow stings your eyes. Notifications pile up. An email you ignored. A text you wish you hadn't sent. Your mind replays that moment today. You snapped at a coworker. Why? It wasn't even their fault. Now you're here, wide awake, heart heavy, mind racing. You scroll, looking for something, a distraction, a fix, anything to stop this loop, this noise. It's exhausting, isn't it? Being stuck here, wanting to shut it off, but not knowing how. What if you don't need to solve it all tonight? What if happiness isn't out there? Not in the next app, not in fixing every mistake, not in being perfect. Stoicism says, it's already here, in the pause, in the breath, in letting go of the need to control everything. You don't need a big answer, just a small one. Right now, close your eyes, feel your chest rise, fall. That's enough for this moment. You're still here. And that's enough. If this feels like you, leave a quiet sign below, not for fame. But so this finds others who need a moment to stop, like you. You're in traffic, horns blaring. Your jaw's tight. You're late. Again, someone cuts you off. You want to yell, curse, let it out. But then you catch yourself. What if you laughed instead? Not a big laugh, not forced. Just a quiet chuckle at the absurdity of it all. This rush, this anger. It's so small, so fleeting. Why let it own you? Epictetus said. We're not disturbed by things, but by how we see them. That driver didn't make you angry. Your mind did. You chose the tension. What if you chose something else? A laugh isn't about pretending it's fine. It's about letting go of the need to fight every moment. Try it. Next time you feel that heat rising, that urge to react, pause, chuckle. Even if it feels silly, notice how your shoulders drop, your breath slows. Science says laughter cuts cortisol, the stress hormone. It releases endorphins, makes you feel lighter. But you don't need science to feel it. You felt it before. That moment you laughed at a mistake, and suddenly, it wasn't so heavy. What if you don't feel like laughing? That's okay. It's not about forcing joy. It's about choosing not to stay angry. Next time you're stuck, in traffic, in a meeting, in your head, try it. A quiet laugh, just for you. See what shifts. It's not about fixing everything. It's about letting one moment feel lighter. Your desk is a cage, laptop glaring, neck stiff. You've been inside all day, the air feels stale, your mind's foggy. You tell yourself you'll go out later, but later never comes. What if you stepped outside, just for 5 minutes, not to escape, not to fix anything, just to breathe? Marcus Aurelius said, nature doesn't rush, yet everything gets done. Outside, the world moves at its own pace. Trees sway, birds call, the air feels alive. You're part of that, not separate, not trapped. Studies say 20 minutes in nature cuts stress, lowers cortisol, clears your head, but you don't need a forest. A park bench, a patch of grass. Even the sidewalk outside your building, it's enough. Feel the breeze. Hear the rustle of leaves. Notice the light shifting. It's not about doing something. It's about being there. What if you're too busy? 5 minutes. That's all. Step out. Leave your phone. Just look. The sky's still there. The ground's still solid. You're still here. That's enough for now. Tomorrow, try it again. Not because you have to, but because it feels like coming back. The alarm screams. You groan. Hit snooze. The day's already chasing you. Emails waiting. Deadlines looming. You're behind before you begin. What if you woke earlier? Just 15 minutes. Not to grind, not to win, just to own the start. Seneca said, life's short, don't waste it. Mornings are quiet. The world's still asleep. Those minutes are yours. No notifications, no rush. Just you. Science says, early risers feel calmer, more focused, less stressed. But it's not about being perfect. It's about starting on your terms. Sip coffee slowly, write one thought, or just sit, feel the silence. What if you're not a morning person? Start small. Go to bed 10 minutes earlier. Wake 10 minutes sooner. Build it. Not for productivity, for clarity. Those quiet moments, they set the tone. They remind you, you're not just reacting, you're choosing. Try it tomorrow, not to change your life, just to feel the difference, one morning at a time. Your day's a blur, scrolling, emails, half-finished tasks. By night, you're empty, wondering where the time went. What if you filled 1 hour with purpose? Not to be busy, not to prove anything, just to feel alive, Seneca said. Time's the only thing we can't get back. Every hour's a choice. You don't need to pack your day. Just pick one thing. A walk, a page in a book, a call to a friend, something that's yours. Studies say planning boosts satisfaction, gives you direction. But it's not about rigid schedules. It's about intention. Write it down. One task. Make it small. Do it. Notice how it feels. Not rushed. Not wasted. What if life gets in the way? That's fine. Plans bend. The point is choosing. 1 hour. 1 moment. That's enough to make the day yours. Try it today. Not to be perfect. Just to feel the weight lift. You started something. A project. A hobby. It lit you up. But now it's hard. Progress is slow. You're ready to quit. What if you kept going? Not for success. Not for applause. Just because it's yours, Marcus Aurelius said. The obstacle is the way. The struggle's not a sign to stop. It's the path. Every small step builds you. Not the project. You, science says. Sticking with passions, cuts stress, boosts purpose. But it's not about results. It's about showing up. Write one sentence. Practice one chord. Run one lap. What if it feels pointless? That's just your mind. Doubts loud. But it's not truth. Do it anyway. Not to win. For the quiet pride of not giving up. Pick it up today. One small move. Feel the spark. It's still there. Waiting. You're annoyed. Someone messed up. A coworker. A friend. You want to snap. Let them know they're wrong. But then you pause. What if you chose kindness instead? Not to be nice. Not to please them. But to stay calm. Epictetus said. We're all connected. Flawed. Human. Kindness isn't weakness, it's control. A soft word, a nod, a moment of patience. It shifts everything. Studies say kindness boosts oxytocin, lowers stress for you and them. But you felt it. That time you helped someone and the weight lifted. What if they don't deserve it? That's not the point. Kindness is for you, to not carry anger. Try it today. One small act. Hold a door. Say thanks. Feel the difference. It's not about them. It's about your peace. An invite pops up. A friend's gathering. You're tired. It's easier to say no. Stay home. Scroll. But what if you said yes? Just once. Not to be social. Not to impress. Just to feel alive. Epictetus said, it's not what happens. It's how you react. Saying yes is a choice. To step out. To grow. Maybe it's awkward. Maybe it's great. Either way, you're there. Science says, new experiences spark dopamine. Wake you up. But it's not about chasing thrills. It's about breaking the loop. What if you're scared? That's okay. Start small. One coffee, one event. Notice what opens. Try it this week. Not to change your life. Just to see what happens. One yes at a time. Your phone buzzes. Again, you're trying to think, to focus. But it pulls you. Notifications. Messages. Noise. What if you turned it off? Just for 10 minutes. Not to disconnect. Not to hide. But to be here, Seneca said. He who's everywhere is nowhere. Your phone's not your life. It's a tool. You choose when it speaks. Studies say screen time spikes anxiety, steals sleep. You felt it. That fog after hours of scrolling. What if you took back control? Silence it, set it down, feel the quiet, read, walk, or just sit. Notice your breath, your thoughts. They're still there. Try it now. 10 minutes. No phone. See how it feels. Not to escape, but to reclaim your time. You're grinding. Emails. Deadlines. Your head's heavy. You snap at something small. You're drained. What if you paused? 5 minutes. Not to be lazy, not to quit, but to breathe, Seneca said. Rest isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Your mind needs space to reset, to see clearly. Studies say short breaks cut fatigue, boost focus. You felt it. That walk that cleared your head. What if you're too busy? 5 minutes. Stretch, step outside, close your eyes. Feel your feet on the ground. It's not about doing less, it's about doing better. Try it today. One pause. Notice the shift. It's not about stopping, it's about staying whole. You cancelled plans. Again, work's piling up. You'll see them later. But later feels lonely. What if you saw someone today? A friend, family. Not to catch up, not to perform, just to be. Marcus Aurelius said. We're here for each other. People ground you, remind you you're not alone. Studies say relationships cut stress, boost health. You felt it. That laugh with a friend, that quiet moment with family. What if you're too tired? Start small. One call, one coffee, no phone. Just listen. Feel the warmth. Try it this week. Not because you should, but because it feels right. Someone's struggling. A coworker, a stranger, you could help. It's small, a word, a hand. What if you did? Not for thanks, not for reward, but to feel connected, Seneca said. Virtue's its own reward. Helping isn't about them, it's about you. Letting go of self. Studies say giving boosts dopamine, lowers stress. You felt it. That moment you helped, and it stayed with you. What if they don't notice? That's not the point. It's for your peace. Try it today. One small act. Listen, share, notice the lift. It's not about changing the world. It's about feeling whole. You're scrolling. Someone's new car. Someone's vacation. Your life feels small. Lacking. What if you noticed what's here? Your coffee's warm. Your bed's soft. You're breathing, Seneca said. Contentment's not having more. It's seeing enough. Gratitude isn't chasing. It's pausing. Studies say it boosts sleep, cuts stress. You felt it. That moment you stopped and saw what's good. What if you're struggling? Start small. One thing. The sun's out. Your friend called. Write it down. Feel it. Try it tonight. Not to be happy, but to feel grounded. An old fight stings. Words you can't forget. You replay it. It burns. What if you let it go? Not for them, not to forgive, but to be free. Marcus Aurelius said, anger hurts you most. Holding it keeps you stuck. Letting go is power. Studies say forgiveness cuts anxiety, lowers blood pressure. You felt it. That moment you dropped the weight and breathed. What if it's hard? That's okay. Start small. One thought. They're human, flawed, like you. Try it today. Let one piece go. Feel the space. It's not about them. It's about your peace. Life's loud, notifications, deadlines, regrets. It pulls you, spins you. But you're here, breathing, alive. Seneca said, time's short. Don't waste it chasing. Happiness isn't out there, in the next win, the next fix. It's here, in the small choices. A laugh, a walk, a kind word. You don't need to solve it all. Just pick one thing. Today, sit by a window. Watch the world move. Feel still. That's enough for now. Tomorrow, choose again. Not to be perfect, but to be here, quietly, fully.